we scatter yet again in all directions. Some going north, some going south, some going east, some going to LSU.
Don't allow the diploma you receive tonight to represent the last knowledge that you seek.
We have built a foundation here at Northshore that will enable us to become the people we were destined to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Northshore High School commencement ceremony. I am Lamia Qazi Islam. Due to the nature of our ceremony, we ask that you do not use noisemakers and that you do not leave children unattended. Please turn off all electronic devices, including cell phones. Please stand for the presentation of colors and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, the singing of America the Beautiful, and the invocation. I will lead you in the Pledge of Allegiance, then Zachary Charles Corbin, our Master of Ceremonies, will give the invocation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Would you please join with the senior ensemble in the singing of America the Beautiful?
Please bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for all you have given us in our lives, and thank you for all that you will continue to bless us with in our futures. I pray that you will watch over us as we take the next steps in our lives, and pray that we are all prosperous, fortunate, and content in whatever journey you inspire us to take. Bless us with your encouragement and inspiration in all of our dreams and wishes, and please keep us safe in your arms as we make our journey home tonight. In your name we pray, amen.
Recently, Northshore High School suffered a great loss. One of our colleagues and a person who was a wonderful man in our school, a wonderful teacher, a wonderful person throughout our community, and that was Mr. Paul Payne. A scholarship fund has been started in his name. We've given two $1,000 scholarships this year to deserving students in his honor. If anyone would like to participate in the scholarship fund, please contact Northshore High School. In memory of Mr. Payne, I would like to ask you to join me and to dignify this ceremony with a moment of silence. Thank you. Thank you. You may be seated.
I would now like to introduce our platform guests. Please hold your applause until all guests have been introduced. Miss Gail G. Sloan, Superintendent of St. Tammany Parish School System. Mr. William Trey Folse, Deputy Superintendent of St. Tammany Parish School System. Mr. Peter Jabbia, Assistant Superintendent of St. Tammany Parish School System. Ms. Cheryl R. Araby, Assistant Superintendent of St. Tammany Parish School System. Mr. Neil Hennigan, St. Tammany Parish School Board President. Mr. John C. Lamarck, St. Tammany Parish School Board Representative. Mr. Ray A. Alfred, St. Tammany Parish School Board Representative. Ms. Mary K. Belisario, St. Tammany Parish School Board Representative. The opening address will now be given by Ms. Allison Shea Cabrera.
Wow, it's hard to believe we're all standing here today, wearing our blue gowns, ready to move our tassels to the left side, awaiting our diplomas and that handshake from Dr. Peterson, the one that seals the deal. We started our journey 4 years ago when we came to Northshore as scraggly, confused freshmen, looking to our older siblings and their friends to help us navigate the maze of hallways to get to our classes. But soon enough, we learned our way around the school and showed everyone that we were a force to be reckoned with by winning the homecoming hall decoration spirit stick. After surviving 1 year of high school, we were determined to make our mark. We entered our sophomore year ready to conquer the world, feeling 1 year smarter, 1 year more prepared, and 1 year older. Then Hurricane Katrina rerouted our journeys. Friends and families were dispersed throughout the country, from Texas to Pennsylvania to California. But each of our experiences made us stronger and built our character. Needless to say, we survived that year, proving to everyone that the class of 2008 would persevere no matter what challenges faced us. We found ourselves transitioning from underclassmen to upperclassmen in a blink, finally. That year, we continued shaping Northshore, blossoming with creativity and functioning as a class. Something must have finally clicked that year. After all, we beat our crosstown rival Slidell High in football for the first time in years. Go ahead, pat yourselves on the back, football players. And then it came at us like a brick. There we were. We had grown and lived and laughed together. But now, we are forced to stop living in the present and to start thinking about our future. This year, we truly came together as a class, working synergistically to succeed in winning spirit sticks, enjoying that envied senior picnic, and relishing many other successes and events, such as prom, the Will Rogers Follies, and grad night. This was also the year that we mourned the loss of a great and caring teacher, Mr. Paul Payne. His students say he always found ways for them to learn and to succeed, and were he here, he would want us to savor this moment. Now our journeys through the excitement of high school are coming to an end. That brings us here, to this moment. Take a look around you, because these are the people you have spent the last 4 years with. Attending football games, collecting pennies, building the dreaded balsa wood bridges, learning facts about history, memorizing formulas in calculus, analyzing characters in plays and novels, and stressing and grumbling over those senior research projects. We've had so many teachers who have pushed us to our greatest potential, and for that, we owe them so much. Also, our friends who have helped us survive those late-night study sessions and who have kept us sane over these past 4 years. We owe a debt of gratitude to everyone who has supported us, our friends, our families, parents, teachers, and administrators. Thank you all. These are the people who have shaped our lives, and they are the ones who have watched us grow and mature into the young men and women I see sitting before me. But our journey does not end here. It's time to leave our comfort zone and face the world, to step away from the present and look into the future. Look around you. Some of these people you'll remain connected with, but some of them you'll never see again after this evening. Whatever direction we head from here, one thing is for sure. We have built a foundation here at Northshore that will enable us to become the people we were destined to be. We leave our seats and embark on new paths, exploring everything the world has to offer. There's no doubt that this journey has prepared us to take all the knowledge and experiences gained from this school and give back to the world in both large and small ways. Although it will not be easy, I encourage and challenge all of you to make goals and strive to obtain them. With that, let's hold our heads high and leave with the determination and drive to make a real difference. Thank you.
Ms. Cheryl Whittington Yates will now introduce the honor graduates.
The Louisiana State Department of Education recognizes students who have received academic endorsements and/or career technical endorsements. This year, 72 Northshore students earned academic endorsements on their diplomas, and 3 Northshore students earned career technical endorsements. Would you please stand? Congratulations to these graduates. Northshore High School students have an opportunity to achieve industry-based certification in numerous technical fields. Would the students who have earned certifications in emergency medical technician and first responder please stand? Congratulations. Each year, Northshore High School pays tribute to our outstanding graduates. Northshore High School students graduating with academic excellence by maintaining a grade point average of 3.5 or higher, please stand. Congratulations to these graduates. Northshore High School honor graduates represent the top 15% of the 2008 graduating class based on their academic performance. They have excelled in scholarship, demonstrated outstanding work ethic, and provided a powerful role model for their peers at Northshore High School. Those students graduating with honor, please stand. Would their parents also stand? Those students graduating with high honor, please stand. Would their parents also stand? Those students graduating with highest honor, please stand. Would their parents also stand? This year, Northshore High School is proud to acknowledge 2 students as salutatorians and 5 students as valedictorians of the class of 2008. Would the 2008 salutatorians and valedictorians please come to the platform to receive your medallion? Would your parents please stand? They can come on up. Salutatorian Brooke Alexandra Champagne is the daughter of Ruth Thornhill and Brad Champagne. While at Northshore, Brooke was a member of the Key Club, Beta Club, the Spanish Honor Society, and the National Honor Society. She served as secretary of the Spanish Club, as well as the secretary to the Student Council. She will be attending Louisiana State University Honors College and plans to major in chemistry. Salutatorian Sarah Lucy Davis is the daughter of William and Lucy Davis. Sarah served as vice president of the Spanish Club. She was a member of the Beta Club, Spanish Honor Society, and the National Honor Society. Sarah plans to attend Tulane University in the fall. Valedictorian Trig Watson Burge is the son of Derek Burge and Kim Watson. Trig served as the senior class president and the vice president of the Beta Club. His club memberships include the Alpha Society, the Spanish Honor Society, and the National Honor Society. He has also been named as a National Merit Finalist. Next year, Trig plans to attend Southern Methodist University and major in business and theater. Valedictorian Allison Shea Cabrera is the daughter of William and Nancy Cabrera. Allison is a member of Interact, Alpha Omega, the newspaper staff, and the track and field team. She was the captain of the cross-country team, as well as the president of the Spanish National Honor Society. Allison plans to attend Washington University in St. Louis and major in business. Valedictorian Lamia Quasi Islam is the daughter of Quasi and Shanaz Islam. While attending Northshore, she was the president of the robotics team and captain of the Quiz Bowl team. In addition, Lamia was a member of the Beta Club, the Spanish Honor Society, and the National Honor Society. Lamia was named a National Merit Finalist this year. In the fall, Lamia plans to major in chemical engineering with a minor in biomedical engineering at Cornell University in Ithaca, New York. Valedictorian Holly Ann Jeffries is the daughter of Richard and Teresa Jeffries. While attending Northshore, Holly was a member of the French Club, the Spanish Club, the Spanish National Honor Society, and the National Honor Society. She served as the president of the Beta Club. Holly plans to attend Tulane University and major in geology with a minor in Chinese. Valedictorian Jessica Chang Joyce is the daughter of Robert and Marilena Joyce. Jessica was a member of the Spanish Honor Society and the National Honor Society. In addition, she was the captain of the Northshore High School swim team, vice president of the Interact Club, and secretary of the Robotics Club. Jessica plans to major in biomedical engineering at Rice University. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2008 Northshore High School salutatorians and valedictorians. You may be seated.
At this time, I would like to introduce Ms. Gail G. Sloan, Superintendent of the St. Tammany Parish School District.
Graduates, as you collect your high school diplomas tonight, I hope that you will take a deep breath and bask in your accomplishment in reaching an important life goal. For high school graduation is a significant milestone along life's path, but it is not a final destination. Don't allow the diploma you receive tonight to represent the last knowledge that you seek. A successful life depends on lifelong learning. Take advantage of opportunities you have to extend your learning on many levels and through a variety of experiences. Graduates, you now move forward into a world far different from the one into which you were born. Never before have we seen information multiply so quickly. The World Wide Web has created a community without borders, limits, or even rules. It has established a new language and new means of communication. You will have to navigate in a global economy that will make the marketplace a radically different and more demanding environment. Prospects that seem daunting to many will provide fertile fields for those of you who embrace new challenges and emerging innovations. You will have to be equipped to think and act creatively, to carve out your niche and maintain an edge in a competitive market. As you make your way in this new world that rejects the old boundaries and calls for new approaches, do so remembering that there should always be a place for virtues and ideals, and that strong moral values will never be outdated. In fact, your life in the fast lane will be fuller by incorporating the basic tenets of family, tradition, and faith. Your accomplishments will be more meaningful when earned through fairness and decency. These attributes will never be old-fashioned. Rather, they will help you to build the full lives that you deserve, no matter what jobs you hold or dreams you pursue. Good luck, graduates, as you move forward, and may each of you have the full life you so well deserve. Congratulations.
Trig Watson Burridge will now give the main address.
Hello. At first, I wasn't sure I wanted to do this. However, my guilty conscience reminded me that I was class president and, well, should probably say, or try and say, something profound at graduation. It would have been great if I had a sentimental story that would capture the life we've had at Northshore, but I didn't, and I still don't. What I do have is 352 of my closest friends staring at me right now. What I didn't want to do was give a cliched speech saying how far we've come or how we've prepared ourselves for the real world, or say something hackneyed or cliched like, this day is the beginning of the rest of our lives. So instead, I'll say that this 24-hour period is the beginning of the rest of the time that we will be living and breathing. 7 years ago, well, 4 years and 7 class periods per day ago, we all came onto this campus, not really knowing who we were, what we were doing. But looking back, I think I can divide our freshman class into 2 distinct groups. The first being much more powerful and intimidating than the other. Everybody else, and me. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who felt that way. We came here and scattered into a multitude of directions, some going to athletics, some to band, some to ROTC, some to art classes, some to AP classes, some to honors classes, some to industrial classes, some to Miss Niffenberg's biotechnology class. And here we are again. After scattering, we carved our niche. And now, after spending 4 years trying to distinguish ourselves and become unique individuals, isn't it ironic that we're now sitting here wearing the exact same thing as a uniform mass? Reminds me, my mom said a saying that everybody is unique. Each person is unique, just like everybody else. And now we scatter yet again in all directions. Some going north, some going south, some going east, some going to LSU. At which we will yet again be given the challenge of defining who we are and what we stand for and what in the world we're going to do with ourselves for the remainder of the time that we're living and breathing. So what have we learned from this challenging and caring community, encouraging lifelong learning for all students? Well, I know I have grown myself. I have learned that the secret to enjoying life is not being what others want you to be, but simply surrounding yourselves with those who encourage you to be who you are. And that's who I have bonded with. That's right, I promised not to say those cliched words, didn't I? But what I do know is that I have changed. Look around. We have all changed. And in doing so, we've changed our school, and our perception of school has changed. I'm sure none of us really thinks of Northshore merely as a challenging and caring learning institution anymore. And to continue with the cliched words that I promised I wouldn't say, Northshore really has become a family and a life in itself, one that we'll look back on with countless memories. And to finish off with the most cliched early morning intercom phrase of them all, you can most definitely write that down, Northshore. Thank you.
Dr. Michael R. Peterson will address the graduating class of 2008.
Thank you. Distinguished guests, parents, colleagues, candidates for graduation. We know why we're here tonight, and that's to celebrate the privilege of graduation, which these young men and women have so earnestly acquired, or will soon acquire. This ceremony symbolizes a passage from adolescence, and it has the symbolism of adulthood when you cross this stage and receive the diploma. And that symbolism in our nation is a great custom. Symbolism in the flag, symbolism in our ceremonies. And there are certain symbols that deserve the dignity that go with them, and this is one of those ceremonies. But as these students will approach the platform tonight, they will come as Northshore High School students for the very last time. And as educators, although we're joyful for you, we're going to miss you because you've been a great class. Graduates, you've left an indelible impression on our hearts, and that will endure long after you've gone. Your parents and teachers have guided you to this night. They have instilled in you the characteristics that will enable you to go forward and to accomplish your worthiest of dreams. Your desire to succeed and your vision for the future have given each of us great confidence in what you will surely achieve. The lessons learned during your time at Northshore High School from your teachers and your parents are indispensable to the success that you seek. Lessons that include your active participation in worthy causes, diligent preparation in the development of your skills, a commitment to excellence in the production of quality work, an appreciation for unity and teamwork, as well as the need to make sacrifices in order to reach your goals. All of these things will culminate in the development of a sound work ethic, which will serve you well in all the days of your life. Along with the great expectations that you have for a successful future, you must be willing to make sacrifices that leadership will demand from each of you. The sacrifice will require time and energy to be spent doing what is noble and what is right. This you must do even when the only satisfaction that you may get from doing it is just the knowledge that you have done what is right. As a class, you have chosen to do these things over the last 4 years, and you've gotten extremely well at doing them. Even when a few have aired reservations about doing what is expected, you have not done so. You've been a very positive class. To say that I'm proud of you doesn't begin to describe how much your goodness has meant to me and this faculty. You are without a doubt a wonderful and truly special group of young men and women. Northshore High School is a better place because you've walked its halls and because of what you've achieved. And for that, I thank you. A little advice. The busy pace of this life will keep you occupied and far too often will cause you to grow weary over much to do. It is during those times that you must remember those who have loved you and cared about you. Remember them by taking the time to be with them and let them know that you care. Never give so much of yourself to this world, and it will be demanding, that you don't have anything worthy left to give those who love you. By doing this, you will find the courage and the strength needed to pursue the goals that you seek. In closing, I hope and pray that you will always know that God hears your every prayer, that He will never abandon you, that His forgiveness is infinite, and that with God you are more powerful than anything in life that can ever happen to you. Finally, never fail to acknowledge that noble goodness that is within you, nor to recognize that goodness in your fellow man. Take care of yourselves. May God bless you. Thank you.
Sophomore Counselor, Ms. Pauline G. Calderon, Assistant Principal, Mr. Frank J. Javia, and Principal, Dr. Michael R. Peterson, will introduce the candidates for graduation, followed by the conferring of diplomas.
Hunter Michael Abraham. Antoine Dante Adams. Brittany Elizabeth Albers. Nicholas Todd Alexander. Russell Smith Anderson. Stephanie Michelle Archer. Brittany Louise Armand. L. Lee Arnold. Taylor Marie Arsenault. Holly Stewart Baker. Grace Amanda Bolinas. Ashley Nicole Barkham. Caitlin Elizabeth Baroni. Cameron Blake Barrio. Mitchell Paul Kaleakini Barros. David Ian Barry. Andrew James Bates. Jeremy Nathaniel Baumgartner. Wesley Austin Baylor. Maxwell Harrison Beach. Hannah Rose Beals. Michael Chase Bean. Daniel James Beasley. Anthony Joseph Bowe, Jr. Christian Anthony Bell. Travis Emmanuel Ballant. Jory Bray Bennett. Victoria Lynn Bergeron. Jonah Nathaniel Berman. Ryan Anthony Bermudez. Cyril Joseph Bernius, Jr. Victoria Deanne Betts. Jennifer Lynn Byer. Jenny Lynn Boble. Corey Michael Bond. Lindsay Marie Boudreau. Lisa Marie Boyenton. Sebastian John Boyer. Stephen Michael Boyer. Ryan Michael Brady. Mary Margaret Branton. Ryan Anthony Braun. Cecily Danielle Brooks. Dixie Lee Michelle Brown. Sean Philip Brown. Vincent Dukong Bui. Trig Watson Burridge. Jake William Busby. Allison Shea Cabrera. Carrie Jacob Cahill. Abigail Calderon. Jathan Arthur Calhoun. Brittany Marie Callan. Corinne Elizabeth Carr. Caitlin Fallon Carroll. Eric Scott Caruth. Lauren Michelle Caruth. Grant Roberts Casey. Stephen Michael Cavallino. Michael Joseph Cephalou. Brooke Alexandra Champagne. Chantel Nicole Chatham. Megan Denise Chauvin. Deanna Catherine Kittico. Sean Chopin II. Andrea Cerruti. Levi Clark Jr. Ashley Renee Clark. Carissa Arabelle Claybrook. Stephen Eric Como Jr. Sarah Blanche Comiskey. Caitlin Marie Cooksley. Lashina Nicole Cooley. Zachary Charles Corbin. Courtney Danielle Cousin. Aaron Joseph Couture. Charday Michelle Crawford. Jessica Marie Cresson. Moniqua Jashley Crockett. Parker Wayne Kraut. John Michael Crowley. Scott Nicholas Cuevas. Christina Michelle Cummings. Ricky Lee Danby II. Christina Marie Darcy. Casey Allen Davis. Kaylee Gabrielle Davis. Sarah Lucy Davis. Brittany Vaughn Degnan. Chelsea Michelle DeLawn. Sarah Jane Den. Alex Scott DiGiuseppe. Amy Michelle DeGangi. Camille Elizabeth Dillon. Derek Joseph DeMarco. Michael Edward Doss. Katie Marie Duckett. Edwin Anthony Dudasat IV. Destiny Alexis Dufresne. Samantha K. Dunk. Leslie Bryn Duplashane. Samuel Ovon East, Jr. Erin Elizabeth Eberhard. Mallory Dawn Eccles. Kevin Michael Eckerly. Kenneth Nathan Edelstone, Jr. Bryn Elise Ellerman. Andrew Kenneth Elliott. Lanston Mitchell Elsie. Corey James English. Blake Allen Fabre. Patrick Charles Fernandez. Stephen Tyler Farrell. Corey Alexander Finch. Dominique Nicole Fleming. Philip Anthony Fleming. Jonathan Anderson Forrest. Katie Abrica Furtado. Bradley Lamar Franklin. Brandon Jamal Franklin. Corinne Kathleen Fraziano. Matthew Ryan Fries. Courtney Paige Fricky. Logan Kyle Galatis. Heather Marie Garrett. Madeline Rose Jelpy. Jessica Ann Garrity. Brian Matthew Getman. Ashley Dale Gibson. David Michael Gerard. Drew Taylor Gamilla. Samantha Rose Greco. Connor Patrick Allen Green. Erica Nicole Green. Jonathan Adair Grishman. Bridget Elizabeth Grush. Erin Nicole Guzman. Samantha Jane Haynes. Brittany Nicole Hale. Tyler James Halleck. Casey Collette Hanlon. Joshua Brian Hanzelick. Brandy Ariel Hardy. Brittany Arione Hardy. Seth Michael Hardy. John Henry Harrington. Timothy Earl Harris. Caitlin Elizabeth Hartman. Erica Elizabeth Hayward. Christina Nicole Hazelbaker. Elena McCulley Hearn. Michele Henderson. Anne Elizabeth Hendrick. Jenna Marie Hensler. Christopher Thomas Hewitt. Justin Richard Higgins. Ryan Andrew Hildebrand. Matthew John Hilker. Elizabeth Lee Hilton. Marcella Ann Hogan. Michael Wayne Hogue. Ryan Dean Hoppins. Jeffrey Victor Shue. Ross Allen Hubbard. Stacy Lynn Hulbert. Lauren May Hunter. Lamia Quasi Islam. Haley Lynn Jacob. Edward Leo Jacobs III. Michelle Francis James. Phoebe Juliet James. Holly Ann Jeffries. Catherine Lilia Jenks. Matthew Adam Johnson.
I can say it. Anielle Michelle Jones. Daniel William Jones. Levon Matthew Lewis Jones. Jessica Chang Joyce. Christopher Wayne Cam. Laura Delise Kelly. Kelsey Saunders Kemp. Aaron Christine Keys. Scott Joseph Kiger Jr. Allison Ann Kincaid. Cody Jean Connect. Rebecca Irene Nezevich. Eric Dustin Knight. Sarah Elizabeth Kolb. Danielle Margaret Kraus. Ryan William Kruski. Bridget Ann Lacoste. Ryan Joseph Leish. Henry Twan Lamb. Jessica Marie Lambert. Marcel Elizabeth Lambert. Alyssa Marie Lanigan. Adam Blake Lassus. Adam Pierre LeBlanc. Lindsay Leanne LeBlanc. Daniel Jared LeBlue. Mykesha Ariel Lewis. Nicole Elizabeth Lombardo. Justin Anthony Lucenti. Fallon John Lumpkin. Tracy Ann Luzion. Jordan Paul Lutz. Dustin Michael Lyons. Catherine Hagan Mabry. Glenn Allen Machu Jr. Franchon Detrell Marbury. Stephen William Moth. Cody Payton Mayu. Jasmine Christina Mayu. Joshua Michael McCann. Lauren Sharice McCoy. Taylor Patrick McElroy. Laura Beth McFadden. Jacqueline Amanda McGowan. Robert Timothy McGinnis. Brittany Dominique McKenzie. Brandon George Malosson. Christopher Gabriel Melhado. James Alexander Myers. Timothy James Mitchell. Jason Timothy Miller. Sahil Sanjeev Mapuri. Jasmine Lee Monroe. Dawn Marie Monty. Andrew Charles Morgan. Danielle Paris Muller. Samantha Murrah. Caitlin Constance Musselman. Jason Rainier Nesbitt. Georgie Dmitrovich Netchev. Bradley John Netto. Jamie Nicole Netto. Catherine Margaret Newcomb. Paul Jason Newton Jr. Diana Myling Nguyen. Kelsey Elizabeth Nicoletti. Carlos Rafael Niñe. Jessica Elaine Nunez. Lindsay Ann Nunez. Nicole Jean Oden. Frank Joseph Osgood. Tyler Maxwell Otto. Daniel Wesley Owens Jr. Chelsea Marie Page. Wyatt Jamal Page. Megan Marie Palazzo. Nathaniel Parker Jr. David Lewis Pado Jr. Jacob Carey Pender. Brad Vincent Penny. Brian Alexander Parasuti. Benjamin Tandrin Perry. Carlos Tandrin Perry. Jesse Donald Perry. Alexandra Lynn Peters. Michael Vance Pickering. Serena Renee Pearson. Carla Mireya Posadas. Julie Kirsten Pridell. Tamar Amber Perdome. John Joseph Pytel. Gina Danielle Rampon. Brittany Nicole Reed. Devin Kurt Reeson. Kimberly Sean Riley. Erica Michelle Reeker. Elizabeth Jean Rhodes. Joshua Robert Richard. Rachel Nicole Rickroad. Michael Robert Ricard. Rachel Renee Robinson. William Raymond Ralston. Bailey Jean Romano. Bryant Matthew Rosemond. Alicia Michelle Ross. Donovan Michael Ruiz. Courtney Alexis Rupp. Jessica Lynn Russell. Kevin Patrick Ryan. Corinne Lee Sander. Betsy Lynn Scharfenstein. Eric John Schuler. Brittany Lynn Sarantine. Tiffany Lynn Sarantine. Holly Louise Sheldon. Sarah Ann Shields. Reese Alexander Shivers. Robert Edward Simmers III. Ashlyn Morgans Simmons. Dustin Wayne Cisco. Emily Lynn Slazer. David Allen Smith. Ryan Andrew Smith. Kevin Christopher Saunier Jr. Mary Renee Spatafor. Robin Elizabeth Sprouse. Matthew Ray Steele. Kevin Michael Steinkamp. Ashley Elizabeth Stewart. Megan Marie Stout. Hannah Elizabeth Strecker. Caitlin Marie Strecker. Victoria Dion Talbert. Anthony Michael Toludo. Jeremy Nicholas Tan Guan Da. Jade Tang. Adam Carlos Taylor. Andrew Ryan Taylor. Devin Michelle Terry. Aaron Renee Thomas. Christopher Lynn Thompson. Sheila Kelly Thompson. Catherine Lynn Thurman. Allison Teresa Tonti. Gabrielle Jude Toronto. Roger Allen Trahan. Charles Joseph Triola Jr. Lindsay Nicole Trussell. Aspen Ray Van Brunt. Devin Renee Vance. Zachary Joshua Van. Emily Marcelina Barnado. Brian Christopher Vize. Sophie Elizabeth Ventura. John Paul Verswyvelt. Preston Cody Wagner. Megan Marie Wajda. Justin Dean Wong. Sierra Deshawn Washington. Ryan Ramon Washington. Michael Lewis Watsky. John Michael Weaver. Christy Marie Welch. Jeremy Nathaniel Wells. Amanda Lynn White. Kyle Lewis Whiter. Justin Antoine Wiley. Logan Alyssa Wilkerson. Jaleesa Lateria Williams. Madeline Danielle Willingham. Philip John Wingirter. Chelsea Renee Witchen. Allison Paige Wortman. Raymond Anthony Ziblich Jr. Benjamin Zinn.
Will the candidates for graduation please rise? By the authority vested in me by the state of Louisiana and the St. Tammany Parish School District, I now pronounce you graduates of Northshore High School. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand and join us in singing Northshore High School alma mater?